Hey everyone, this is Tannia this side, and today I would like to introduce Amol Vhatkarr, who is an actor, model, trainer, life coach, and astrologer. He has done many Hindi movies and also many Hindi serials. And today he's going to discuss about his personal journey, how he has gone through COVID.
Hello friends, my name is Amol Vhatkarr and I'm doing this video so that it reaches out to the maximum people through Tannia Oberoi channel, who is an amazing tarot card reader. So this video basically is for the experience which I went through during the pandemic. Yes, I had 5 of my family members been tested positive for the COVID, and what all I had to go through all this. And yes, irrespective of who you are, how much money you have, how many sources you have, how many connections with the hospitals you have, this is something wherein once you get admitted, you have no control over it. So it's this this incident happened almost 15 days back. I'm still recovering from the trauma because you won't imagine all 5 members from the family been admitted in the ICU in 2 different hospitals. I pray no one should go through the situation I've just been through. Yes, I'm sure you guys are following the guidelines issued by the government. I will repeat that. You better stay indoors. Do sanitize your hands on regular basis. Do wash your hands. Wear mask. Even in the house, if you feel as someone who is coughing or shows some kind of symptoms, it's better to take precautions and stay in the house and wear mask. Of course, and in certain cases, if you have to move out of the house, make sure you keep that enough distance between 2 people so that it doesn't catch you. So yes, I don't know how to start this with, but suppose any of your family member or you yourself, you test or have any symptoms which says that there is a possibility of you having the COVID. So don't need to get panic, because you can fight COVID, you can fight Corona, everything can be done. The worry here is when you get isolated, when you get admitted in the hospital. In certain hospitals, as you know, it's not so pleasant right now. Any which ways, hospitals are never considered pleasant. It has its own vibe, but I'll tell you, my parents were in 2 different hospitals, 3 in one hospital and 2 in the other one. The services, the staff, the nurses, even they are worried to attend a patient. So imagine I had to request on a regular basis the medication. The toll on the hospital itself is very heavy, because we were not prepared for this kind of pandemic and this kind of situation happening around. But yes, I'll tell you, do not take Corona so lightly. And maximum people say, "Arey, isse kuch nahi hota, this is a gimmick, this is some kind of fake, and I can fight." And I'm sure you can fight it, but once you get positive, the game is altogether different. So yes, I would like to tell you this, that I had 5 members: mom, dad, brother, uncle, auntie, admitted into different hospitals. I stay in Pune, my family stays back home, that's in Solapur. So initial they did not have any symptoms, but for the sake of getting a test done, we got it done. Mom tested positive, no one else tasted positive, but for the precautionary measures, we got everyone the CT scan done. So in CT scan, we figured out there is a patch of pneumonia. So pneumonia patch is something that it will erupt sooner or later. So we were lucky enough to find the beds and the hospitals, and we started the treatment. Once you start the treatment, see, there are many factors involved in this. Your oximeter, your oxygen saturation. Then, if the cases are severe, then the doctors are advising remdesivir injections, and plus the diet to be taken care of. And imagine a person whose full family is in the hospital on the ICU because the scores were really high, and during this managed 30 vials of it. Each person needs 6 vials, and it was quite a difficult task to source out. Fortunate enough, I could manage those 30 vials for all my family members, but on certain intervals, I could source it out with the help of some friends and some government sources. Fortunate enough to source out, but I have seen people literally begging, irrespective of how much money you have. Believe me, I'm not kidding. Money and your stature or status won't work if you cannot source out the right kind of medicine at the required time. Yes, there is a shortage of certain medicines, and now you must be saying to the news channels there is a shortage of oxygen, ventilators. Yes, that's a fact. Not many hospitals are equipped with high ventilation machines and oxygen cylinders. Delhi is at high risk, so is Bombay and Pune. Yes, after sourcing out this, major problem comes in, wherein you're not allowed. Once your patient enters into a COVID center, you have nothing but to pray for their well-being, because once they get admitted, they have a separate COVID unit wherein a normal a COVID negative patient is not allowed or doesn't have an access except from handing over the food. If you wish to give the daily meals to your patient, you do not have an access. Yes, at times even the nurses, the ward boys and the doctors taking care of this, the load is too much. They are not able to attend on regular basis. That doesn't mean that they are not attending it, but the time frame may vary. Okay, so you can only pray for this, that nothing happens to your family or your patient. But yes, what they need at this point is basically they need your support. They need moral support, because the situation is very, because the body ache is too high, and even the media has created such an hype that it gives a feel of isolation. Not many people are used to isolation, but yes, if you see the fatalities happening around us, the rate of fatalities is very high. So this kind of creates an depressing atmosphere in the mind of a patient. So you need to just give them some motivational boost. So, and yeah, got recovered all my family safely, and they're back home now. But yes, the duration is a long one. It might take another month or so to get them recovered thoroughly. Yeah, so you be careful, guys, and I'm telling you, this is not at all an easy walk for anyone who is going through this pandemic. Basically, you keep your facts and figures right, stay hygienic, stay sanitized, and you have nothing to blame but yourself if in case you do not do this. Government is trying their efforts, they're doing their efforts, but even it's our responsibility uh, to do our share of understanding, so that we can see the better tomorrow. It will take some time, I think, for everyone to get vaccinated, though the vaccination is going in good for full swing. But yes, till the time you don't get vaccinated, which doesn't give you a surety of 100%, it won't hamper you. We can do is we can stay indoors and take care of our family in our day-to-day life. Nothing much you can do about it, frankly speaking. It's a very frustrating situation. It's not good to see a patient in the hospital. So if we don't want to see that, we need to take extra care, especially people above 60, 65 are facing problems, and people who have different ailments, so it might create some complications in their treatment. So that's the reason you're seeing so many deaths happening. The death ratio is also high. Yes, what I cannot even explain in detail because I will be short of words. The trauma is something, it's unexplainable rather. What I can tell you is for sure, guys, you need to take extra precautions on this. Yes, and I hope this video reaches to the maximum number of people, because through Tanya's channel, she's doing a good cause, and I am into astrology as well, and we keep on discussing a certain things and measures, and your morning capsule, your affirmations that help me a lot. So yes, thank you, Tanya, and I hope it reaches to the number of people. And stay safe, stay healthy, and yes, we will fight back. Thank you.